Imagine if there were a video that could reveal all the secrets of the rich, those secrets they prefer you didn't know. Would you commit to watching this video to the end to learn how to become wealthy too? Well, this video exists, and you've just found it. Now, you're about to learn what the rich have done and continue to do to become prosperous. If you wish to achieve wealth, you just need to adopt the habits of millionaires. Pay close attention, because we're starting right now. Did you know that successful people have habits that less fortunate people tend to avoid? Warren Buffett, one of the most renowned investors in the world, once said that we are shaped by our habits. Some of these habits can negatively impact our health or personal life, but many directly influence our financial situation. More often than you might think, people fail to recognize the detrimental financial habits that repeatedly prevent them from accumulating wealth. Warren Buffett believes that, while it is difficult to get rid of bad financial habits, it is possible to replace them with positive ones. This is the only way to increase your wealth. So, if you want to know more, keep watching this video to the end. On our channel, we always discuss finances, wealth-building strategies, and success stories. Click the subscribe button right now and join the group of future millionaires. Remember, Warren Buffett is not just an ordinary billionaire. He is an example of how the right habits can transform lives. He has a net worth of approximately $115 billion at current rates, yet he leads a remarkably modest life. He still lives in the house he bought for $31,000 in 1957, prefers regular transportation over a private executive jet, and enjoys playing bridge rather than hosting lavish parties. This unexpected combination of immense wealth and a simple lifestyle is what attracts global interest. From a young age, Warren Buffett began his journey to becoming extraordinarily wealthy. As a child, he sold Coca-Cola, newspapers, magazines, and chewing gum door-to-door to his neighbors. "I liked being my own boss, and that's what attracted me to newspaper delivery. I chose my own route and no one bothered me at 5 or 6 in the morning," he said. He delivered 500 newspapers a day, earning a penny for each. Additionally, Warren has always had a deep love for reading. His aunt gave him a world almanac, which he still has, and he read his first investment book in his father's office. To this day, he dedicates 5 to 6 hours a day to reading. Although Buffett's business development peaked in the second half of the 20th century, he remains active in the new millennium. Warren tirelessly monitors market trends and generously shares valuable advice to help others follow the path to wealth. He emphasizes that when it comes to making money, timing is everything. "You don't have to be very smart, you just have to be patient," says Warren Buffett. Many people know Warren Buffett as a guru of the investment world, but in reality, he made most of his fortune by following a disciplined financial lifestyle. Warren is rightfully called a billionaire who clearly understands the value of every dollar. In this video, I want to draw your attention to the financial habits that Warren Buffett actively uses in his life. As he mentioned in one of his interviews, "I'm sure some people will overlook this information, but I firmly believe that a healthy financial habit can easily become the foundation of your wealth, even if your wallet is empty right now." Let's start with the first habit, spending wisely. At first glance, this habit might seem trivial, but according to statistics, more than 65% of people do not know how to spend money correctly. Warren Buffett has stated multiple times, people tend to think about where to spend the money they have not yet earned. In this context, Warren advises evaluating future purchases not just in monetary terms, but also in terms of the number of hours you need to work to earn that money. Ask yourself how many hours per month you work and how much money you earn for that work. Then, calculate how much an hour of your work is worth and compare this value to the price of the item you want to buy. For example, if you earn $4,000 a month and want to buy a new Tesla that costs at least $40,000, consider if that expense is really worth it. Perhaps, before you start saving for it, it would be wiser to look for additional sources of income so as not to compromise your current budget. It is also crucial to note that Buffett encourages people to plan all their income and expenses, regardless of how much they earn and spend. Additionally, Warren Buffett firmly believes in the importance of investing in yourself. He often emphasizes that the best way to ensure a healthy financial future is through continuous education and skill enhancement. This not only increases your earning potential, but also improves your ability to make informed financial decisions. Another crucial point that Buffett highlights is the importance of patience in investments. He asserts that, often, financial success does not come from quick and impulsive actions, but from the ability to wait for the right moment. This long-term mindset is what distinguishes successful investors from others. Finally, Warren Buffett reminds us that simplicity is a virtue. Instead of complicating your finances with risky investments and unnecessary expenses, keep your personal finances simple and straightforward. This not only makes managing your money easier, but also reduces financial stress. By following these financial habits, you will be on the right path to building a solid foundation of wealth and achieving your financial goals. The problem with $1 million is that it's a lot of money. You need to manage it well, or it will simply disappear, and you won't even know where it went, says Buffett. If you found this interesting, stay tuned, because there's much more. Let's move on to the second habit. Make your money work for you. To earn some extra money, it's essential that your money is actively working instead of just sitting in a bank account. You need to understand how the investment mechanism works. If you simply save your money, it will lose value over time due to inflation, which decreases purchasing power. To prevent this, money should at least be put into a savings account that offers a return above inflation. However, this is not the most effective way to make money. To truly increase your wealth, you need to invest your money. Before doing so, it's crucial to consider different investment options and learn how to protect your savings from losses. You don't have to invest in stocks right away. Start by understanding the basic principles of investing. Buffett advises dedicating regular time to learn about investments. A good practice is to replace a few minutes of your daily time spent watching TikTok or Instagram videos with reading and studying about investments. Set aside 10 to 20 minutes a day for useful and educational reading. Analyze what is happening in the stock market every day. For example, the returns on stocks of American tech giants like Facebook and Google are around 30% per year. Isn't it amazing to think that social networks, which typically consume our time, can also be a significant source of income? Before we continue, I'd like to ask you to support this video with a like. This helps us continue bringing valuable content to future millionaires like you. After all, by doing this, you can help more people learn about these valuable financial insights and also motivate me to bring more videos like this to the channel. So, I thank you in advance for the like you gave us, and surely wealth will follow you. Now let's move on to the third habit, working under unusual conditions. This advice from Buffett might seem quite strange, but the billionaire himself is an avid fan of evaluating global market situations while sitting at McDonald's rather than in his office chair. I always associate money with big problems that, in turn, need to be solved. To do this, you must always be able to look at things from a different angle, says Buffett. A compelling confirmation of his words is the story of Albert Einstein. In 1905, Einstein published 4 scientific papers that revolutionized the fundamentals of modern physics and our understanding of space, time, and matter. Interestingly, he wrote them not in a physics lab or his office, but at the Swiss Patent Office. Working in such an environment allowed him not to be confined to traditional laboratory methods. When your working conditions differ from most people in your field, you can draw unexpected conclusions and combine ideas from different fields. If you read what everyone else reads, you'll think like everyone else. And if you think like everyone else, you won't be able to create anything new or unique. Be curious, seek obscure sources, study what no one else has studied, and your work will be truly valuable to others. Warren Buffett is known for his simple yet profound financial wisdom, and these habits clearly reflect that. He believes that people often spend their money on completely unnecessary and even foolish things, which ultimately blocks their path to wealth. By avoiding and correcting these common financial mistakes, you can dramatically transform your life and finally achieve the wealth you desire. The first common mistake made by less affluent individuals is neglecting personal development. Warren Buffett advocates that the best investment you can make is investing in yourself. Enhancing your skills and obtaining a quality education are actions that can significantly increase your earning potential. Employers are always on the lookout for individuals with specific knowledge and skills. Often, they don't have the time to train. They want to find someone who already possesses the necessary knowledge and are willing to pay a premium for it. If you aspire to be self-employed, competency in business and understanding of processes will never be superfluous in building your own enterprise. Your knowledge and skills are valuable assets that no one can take away from you. Therefore, strive to gather as much applicable and relevant knowledge as possible for your field. Another common expenditure among less affluent individuals is the constant pursuit of the latest gadgets. New devices are always appealing, and modern marketing tactics know how to create an almost irresistible desire for these products. However, if you are committed to the path of wealth, it's crucial to carefully evaluate the actual need for acquiring a new gadget. In fact, if your goal is to become rich, it is wise to adopt a more frugal approach and avoid such luxuries, especially at the beginning of your journey towards financial freedom. While socializing and entertainment are important aspects of our social lives, you can substitute expensive outings with socializing at home. This will not only preserve your emotional well-being, but also protect your finances. When it comes to spending on clothes, have you noticed how many of the world's wealthiest individuals dress? Many of them opt for simplicity in their wardrobe, demonstrating that a more modest and less ostentatious lifestyle can be a wiser and more economical choice. Another common mistake that many people overlook is the purchase of packages. Vendors often offer the option to buy an annual or semi-annual package at a more attractive price. The idea of saving money by purchasing a long-term subscription can seem appealing, but in practice, many people end up not using these services as frequently as they anticipated. For example, someone might buy an annual gym membership but stop going after a few months. The apparent savings from the subscription turn into wasted money since the service is not being used. Warren Buffett, renowned for his financial wisdom, advocates for an active lifestyle but also warns against this type of expenditure. If you are among those who bought an annual subscription and then stopped using it, consider more flexible alternatives, such as working out at home or outdoors, or opting for a monthly subscription. This way, you can avoid wasting money and better manage your expenses. It is crucial to keep track of and manage your subscriptions to avoid financial surprises. If you obtained a service through a promotional discount, make sure to set a reminder to cancel the renewal before the promotional period ends. It is even better to act 1 or 2 days before, as some services may charge you in advance. Another significant financial mistake many people make is buying new cars. Warren Buffett considers this a major expense that should be avoided. Cars, by nature, depreciate quickly and suffer wear and tear over time. Buffett advises considering used vehicles and keeping them for as long as possible, rather than seeking the latest model. Financial error after financial error, many people face difficulties due to these unnecessary expenditures. Pay close attention to these details to avoid falling into the same trap. If you want to achieve remarkable financial success, give this video a like as an important first step on your journey to wealth. Finally, a common mistake is getting involved in gambling. Although it might seem like a shortcut to increasing wealth, Buffett emphasizes the importance of understanding the odds and risks involved. He encourages making prudent financial decisions that not only avoid significant losses, but also protect your health and well-being. You've likely come across articles that highlight how much you can save by quitting smoking. A simple calculation can show savings amounting to thousands of dollars, which can certainly lead to a significant boost in your personal budget. Warren Buffett is widely recognized as one of the greatest investors of all time. This means he is an expert on strategies to effectively grow your capital. One of the most important habits we should adopt is saving money correctly. Warren Buffett famously said, "Don't save what's left after spending. Spend what's left after saving." To make this habit painless, it's a good idea to set up an automatic deduction from each of your paychecks and use programs that track and categorize your monthly expenses. This way, you get a clear picture of where your money is going and can adjust your budget as needed. Another crucial lesson is never losing money. Rule number 1, never lose money. Rule number 2, never forget rule number 1. It's important not to keep all your money in one account. Maintain a portion in cash. Although this might seem surprising, especially considering Buffett's fortune is estimated at around $115 billion in 2023, he keeps approximately $115 billion in cash reserves. This might seem irrational and contrary to the common financial principle of investing money rather than keeping it under the pillow. However, this strategy allows Buffett to maintain a safety net and sleep soundly without worrying about unexpected expenses. Even if this cash isn't directly generating returns, it provides financial stability that is valuable for handling any unforeseen circumstances. The path to financial success is one way and irreversible. Warren Buffett notes, "I've seen many people fail because of alcohol, but I've also witnessed many go bankrupt due to an excessive desire for credit. If you're smart, you can make money without relying on credit." Paying attention to small expenses is crucial. Buffett always keeps a close eye on every detail of his expenditures and values frugality highly. For instance, he once bought a company where the previous owner meticulously checked rolls of toilet paper to ensure he wasn't being cheated. This attention to detail exemplifies Buffett's methodical approach to building wealth gradually over a lifetime. Warren Buffett has consistently stressed that achieving success in investing requires time, discipline, and patience. It doesn't matter how talented you are or how hard you work. Some things simply take time. "You can't have a baby in a month by impregnating 9 women," he said. "It's important to think in terms of decades and accumulate what's needed gradually for long-term goals like your children's education or retirement." Buffett advises reading extensively about finance. "Go to bed at night smarter than you woke up in the morning," he suggests. Buffett also once mentioned, "I wouldn't trade a plane, but having half a dozen houses is a problem." To him, having too many possessions can often end up owning their owner. Don't forget other equally important values, like health, because without it, success is impossible. According to Buffett, friends are also crucial, considered second only to health. Be courageous. In 1951, when Warren Buffett was still not yet 21, he went to Washington to meet with the head of Geico, one of Berkshire Hathaway's crown jewels. If Warren Buffett hadn't had the courage to visit Geico 72 years ago, none of his current success might have happened. But, as we know, boldness often pays off. Making tough decisions is part of the process. Initially, Berkshire Hathaway's main business was textile factories. Buffett supported these factories for many years, but in 1985, he made the tough choice to sell them because the business was no longer profitable. It was a challenging decision for Warren, but it was crucial for ensuring the company's future success. Similar situations occur in everyone's life. Often, it is more beneficial to let go of something that is not working rather than continue investing time and resources in it. If you follow these principles and keep these rules in mind, whether written down or remembered, you will have a well-structured plan, almost like a treasure map, guiding you towards enduring and unbeatable success. If you've watched this far, it shows you are genuinely interested in achieving wealth. So, leave a comment saying, "I watched until the end." When I see that comment, I will give you a heart. And if you want me to make part 3 of this video, comment, "Make part 3." Remember, this is part 2. Part 1 is showing on your screen now. Click on it and watch if you haven't already. Additionally, I will leave an excellent video next to it that will teach you a lot about wealth. Click on it now.